There you go. Cool. Right. Be available after full release. So yeah, this is early access. So I guess we try the standard mode? First, finish this mission to unlock other mountains. Right, well, I guess we have to do the starter mountain then. Vegetation zones balanced. Resources, we've got some copper. Available to import salt, dye, perfumes, gold. And we can export some butter lamps. Okay. Nope, rivers. And the risk of avalanche is standard. So yeah, that's the major kind of like...
years in the long and storied history of the kingdom of Laysara, this one surely has to be the worst. Following the harvest, a mysterious mist suddenly appeared all across the kingdom. Then, the pandemonium started. Crops started to fail. Disoriented animals barely produced any milk. People started to get sick.
And you can't see anything. The fog. For all we know, we could be lost already.
Faith.
We're
my
lost
friend,
in the
have
mists.
faith. We're following the path that's been chosen for us.
Path? I don't see any path. Just the same damn forest going on for days.
It's not entirely the same. Look, there are more and more pines, and the thickets are thinning out. We are getting higher. We'll get to the uplands shortly.
Even if that's true, what will we find there? Mark
Yetis.
my words, mountains are no place for humans.
Yes, but they are a place of the spirits. We will settle at the foot of the mountain and make our way up to build a grand altar at the very summit.
Okay, so that's the goal. Start low, build up, and then you can put a temple at the top. And that's how you complete.
Yeah, that's great and all, but did you see how low on supplies we are? Never mind building a temple, we'll die of hunger before even reaching the top.
Come on, it won't be that bad. Look on the bright side. Mountains are above the mist, so we'll be able to cultivate crops and pasture our yaks again.
Maybe. Until the first avalanche sweeps us all away.
Stop worrying about minor details. We're on the
I'm
most
not sure an
sacred
avalanche
quest,
is a
and nothing
minor
will stop
problem.
us. Onwards.
Alright, up we go. And I feel like I can release you all from purgatory. There you go. You can once again talk. Right.
War. War never changes.
It's a problem for miners, yeah. Finally, a place above the mists, and with enough space to establish a small colony. It'll serve us as an outpost when we move on to onto bigger mountains. I guess to make it make sense, we need to maintain contact with capital, in case we need to come. They need to come and save us. Nonsense. We'll achieve great things in these mountains. This settlement will be the first step. Let's start by building a district for workers. Okay, right. WASD, as usual. Right mouse button does the camera stuff. Zoom in, zoom out. Hold to kind of do that. Also, looks like we can probably do the entire mountain. Ah, I see snow. That's an avalanche point there. Okay, so they're easy to spot. Okay, so that's a danger spot right there. That does seem to be the exit, because there's this... Oh, that's... Is that a downed... Also, that's a bit abrupt. I'm going to say that's a bit abrupt. I was trying to, like, rotate around. It's a very kind of... Vroom, vroom. Zoom in, zoom out. It's a little on the harsh side. It could do with maybe being a little bit smoother. Also, we don't get to rotate around the mountain. We can press and hold. Okay, so it's basically... It's 4 faces, it seems. We can't do there. Yeah, okay, this mountain has 4 faces. As opposed to coming at it from like more rounded. Yeah, no, it absolutely only has 4 faces. See what I mean? And presently our building area is only there, there, there. Okay, right. Spacebar, pause, unpause, standard, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's usual. Right, you want us to build there. Build a food market. Right. And then we want to build some roads. Okay, I was pressing... Okay, you press your start point and it's not a proper click and drag. You have to click and then that becomes... Ah. I can't go over there. Okay, never mind. Right, well, let's do that there. Okay, right. See the marker above the food market? It means the building doesn't have a road. Okay, no, we did all that. Every settlement needs workers. Building house increases town's pop. Yeah, okay, right. So we want to get some... No, that's demolish tool. Residential. Let's... So... We're about halfway. Right. Screwed up a little bit. That could have been done with being a little bit lower. But, oh well. So. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to say, let's do a little bit more road. Okay, no, we've got enough now. Right. Very first settlers on the mountain. That's great. We should take care of the basic needs. Also, it is immediate builds. Like, we don't have to put the plot down and we see our little workers go to work. Shrines. They need to have a spot where they can pray for the success of our mission. I meant providing them with food. Well, we can do that too, I guess. But spirituality comes first. Right, shrine. Shrine is small enough, it will fit in that gap there. Learn more about the folks' needs. Click the lowland hut. That one. Need satisfied? What about down here? Okay, so yes, there's a proximity to it. Okay, they're outside of the range. So is that one. But that one's inside range. So that one, and that one are outside of range. What we could do with is seeing... Okay, no, we can see on there. How many were we over? What about if we put a shrine here? Build a chicken farm, actually. I guess most of them have their needs taken care of. Let's just forget more shrines. Let's get some chickens on the go then. Can I rotate this? Let's see. No, it doesn't seem like it's rotatable. Q and R, no. I think they might be fixed positions then. Okay. Part of me wants to maybe knock that house down and see if that would do it, but I guess that will be good enough. Right, we've got our chicken farm. Chickens are now producing eggs, but as indicated by the icon, then not sending anywhere. Transport produce resources, left mouse button, hold, and I guess we're sending it to the market. There you go. Let's increase food variety. We want flour from barley. Okay. So I guess we want a barley field. Okay. What if we were to do something over here? Because we are going to need to process it. So I'm wondering if we can put that behind those houses there. Like we could do something like that. You know what? Let's put that there. Ah, that's why I couldn't go too far up, because of trying to get round. That is not actually... Okay, that's a little bit of an issue. Also, I'm trying to... Yeah, okay, right. Let's pause. Can I control Z? No. There was a demolish button, wasn't there? Yes. Okay, let's... So we might need to demolish that house so we can cut through. Also, I guess we should have paid attention to, like, building something and then demolishing it. Do we get stuff back? One would presume, right? Let's replace our busted house. There you go. We got a bit of a crunch. Right. Presumably I have to go from here to here. Not receiving input. Send. Right. Not receiving input resources. Is it because I'm paused at the moment? There you go. Okay, yeah. Doesn't do it from pause menu. Then with from this... Probably have to send to the market, right? No, not in range. Oh! Okay. Let's... alter things up then. Like, so... Let's... What's the ultimate range on this then? Didn't realize. Okay, limitation of the range is the white roads. Okay. Let's pay attention. Killing our shrine. 348. 352. Okay, so we do get some money back. Let's place our shrine here, which is handling most of the houses. Good. This we will destroy. Yes. Because that should be in range then now, so we can do from there you go. All of those guys level up. Right, what does the money thing have? 8 lowlander huts at level 2. Splendid. Looks like the lowlanders are happy here. They will be the backbone of our settlement's economy. Yeah, but artisans won't be satisfied so easily. They're used to a certain standard, you know. But if we want to progress, we'll need them for their manufacturing skills. I'm sure we can somehow make them comfortable too. Look, this seems a perfect place for an artisan's district, if you ask me. We can try, I guess. Right, what does those symbols mean? Satisfaction level drop below current upgrade requirements. Okay. Connecting two regions via a bridge. Okay. Let's get a road going on. Have 40 artisans living within the range of a food market. Okay, so we're going to have another food market. Artisan housing, right. Do something like that, and then... our food market. Each of these is 4 people's worth. Okay. So if I... Is that actually in... It's going red. Okay, good. Right. Okay. You guys are a little happier. Right. Fill the upgraded house... Fill up the upgrade progress bar halfway in the 10 artisans' houses. Okay. So they're wanting temples as well. So we need to place a temple within reach of them. I'll do all those guys. Yeah, that's our best spot. You know what? Fuck it, we'll put it there instead. Right. What else? Fulfill food needs. So I guess we're going to have to make sure food's getting to the market. Supply not meeting demand. Multiple resources. So we need more supply for there. Also, how far away do we need to have our food sources? That would be fine. Okay. The fact that we can actually have this a little further away, can't we? Because we only need the factory within range. Put that there. Okay. You need to go there. You need to go there. You need to go there. Right. That's that all sorted. Yeah, I noticed the okay, I thought it was gold. No, it's copper. Build a copper mine. Right. Some kind of production, right? Dirt road, tampered road. Oh, build mine that. There. Well, it makes sense to do it there. Right, we need yaks for it, apparently. Get some yaks to start copper production. Yak pasture. Okay, let's have our yak pasture. Sure, we could do something like that, couldn't we? Yeah, why not? Right, this, have a commodity supplier. With copper extraction up and running, we can use it to make utensils and a coppersmith workshop. Presumably, I need to be in reach of our artisans. Start distributing utensils. Who are we distributing them to? Is it the market, or are we distributing directly to houses? Do that. This requires more yaks. Do we need another yak farm? I mean, this should be providing to that area, shouldn't it? Okay, I presume you want more yaks. Okay, fine. I'll give you another yak. Ooh, we can merge them together. Ah. Okay, right. I presume this we want to go to there. Can't distribute half-finished products. And then supplies not meeting demand, not receiving input resources. That's what I'm trying to do to that then, I guess. Ah, okay, so this we actually need further along there. So I guess we demolish you. Want you within reach of that. So you're actually receiving from there. Then you're shipping to there. There you go. Provide 40 artisans with utensils. We're at 32 of 40. Does this mean we require to produce more, or we want more artisans' houses down? Was it 4, 6... what was it? 16... 24, 28... 32... So this might be just outside of... No, it's not outside of range. Maybe, actually. Those two are in red. Kind of. So, I guess we just want some more houses up here. Let's put some more artisan houses in these bits here. Does that get us... No, it doesn't. Okay, so no, we just definitely need to produce more? So do I need an additional mine? Do I need an additional producer? Is this producing enough? Can I have more than one mine? We're getting low on funds, so I don't know whether we can afford to build something else. Distribution. Oh no, the carrier post. Not receiving any resources. How do I do something with you then? We need more supply. Can I get more supply that way? Would we need a separate mine? No, I don't think that does it. How do we increase productivity with this? I don't know. Can use a carrier post to divide the resource flow to multiple buildings. Yeah, but how? Not receiving any resources. I'm trying to get it to receive resources. How do we do that, though? I don't understand. How, like, normally it's been like click and drag to get one thing to connect up with the other, but there isn't anything for this. I'm gonna destroy you. I always find it a bit hard to work out what the game actually is under the graphics in City Builders. I mean, I'm kind of fine with the UI, but it's like the connecting up. Like, obviously, we had to do the click and drag to each of these buildings, though. You know, in order to make the production thing, we had to make the market first, which is a little odd. Okay, so this is actually for this. So, is it... Implies... Okay, so this is in the wrong place then. We need this to supply to this. Okay, so... Need to distribute that to a second one. So I was right with that. We did need a second one of these. And now this, can I get it to... Do I have to, like, stop sending? We stop sending, there you go, right. Then that, and then this. To there, and to there? There you go. And then each of these can both... There you go. That was a little awkward. Right. Hey, I've got an idea. Let's expand higher. And the climate in the middle zone of the mountains is just perfect for bees and producing honey. Right. We want to build a shaft. Have 2 operational beekeepers. Right. First and foremost, I guess we get a road going. I'll say to that there. Your brilliant plan seems to have a flaw. Flaw? It's a perfect place for bees. You act like you got stung by one. Oh, open your eyes. How are we going to transport all the honey down? Relax. With the right attitude, you can and an open mind, we can overcome any obstacle. How exactly will an open mind help us transport anything? Oh. Just you wait. Let's get my fellow monks here. They'll come up with a solution. Right, we've got more spirituality required. Let's have them man the beehives, I guess. Operational academy. What makes it operational? Missing monks. I guess we need the right housing for it. Right. Monks' dormitories. How many do we need? Um, 38. Okay, so we need plenty more. Do we have to unpause for that to take effect? I don't know. I guess more monks. Okay, apparently that was enough. It works like a carrier post, so we need a cart post. Perfect for long distance transport. Use it to send honey down to your artisans. Finally upgrade their houses. Then I guess you are... Is it to there? Not a... food market. Okay, specifically. Okay. There you go. And then we get some upgrades. I guess you can get upgraded as well. There you go. Nicely done. We've done some great, decent groundwork here. We're now ready to continue with our quest. And travel to the first real mountain, high enough for a summit temple. Not so fast. We need a logistics point here, and more importantly, a way to secure our financial situation. Oh, come now. Do we really need to deal with such trivial matters? We've got bigger things to pursue. Trivial? This whole endeavor is an insanely complex logistical operation. We could end in a disaster in a blink of an eye. We have to make sure the treasury checks out, and that that's the end of us. Start getting donations from citizens. Now we start taxing the plebs. Build a donation spot to collect money from nearby citizens. Right. Okay, that's more than enough. Good, okay. Now we need to bridge that gap and get across there. This will be a good spot for a trading post. It's be easy to send resources further from here. Huh? What's that noise? Avalanche. Alright, forget about it. We're all going to die. Relax. No one got hurt. Actually, this avalanche wasn't even that huge. I bet we can still have a trading post in this region. You want to stop all this snow with sheer power of your mind? Go ahead. I'll stay here and watch. Don't be stupid. We just need a few foresters to provide cover that should do the trick. Right, we want some avalanche protection. Forester. Oh, so we want our bridge. So yeah. That's going to be coming across from here, isn't it? Presumably. We want a road. Now, how big are these forestry things? To put trees in the way. Yeah, okay, so why can't I put it there? Control Z? No, that's not going to do it, I guess. Delete, delete. Delete all of that. Delete the bridge. I can't delete the bridge. It needs to actually be like one step down. Unless I can like build our path from here down a bit. Okay. Trading post. Right, well, we want to presumably connect up with that road there, right? Let's do smack dab in the middle. We're going to need yaks. Also, produce resources are not being transported anywhere. Where do we need to transport them? Here it comes. Avalanche. Hooray, it worked. The trading post is safe. I told you from the very beginning there's nothing to worry about. Now, we're finally ready to move on. Let's make our way to the first real mountain. Can't wait. Alright. Demon's Rest. Talon Top. Wind Slab. Let's go. I'm feeling Talon Top. Green Zones Limited. Is that what that means? Good sized mountain with everything you'll need. Balanced vegetation. Okay, so that's a more difficult one, but available imports, resources, and exports. We have balanced. No green zones. Okay, so that's the most difficult one. This is good sized mountain with everything you'll need. I mean, it looks pretty green anyway, though, doesn't it? Copper and rock, crystals, salt, ornaments, perfumes, rivers, avalanches are standard. Avalanches are standard. You know what? Let's do Demon Rest then, because that seems... I think the green kind of the leaf indicates it's a good start. Yeah. Okay. Let's just do Adept. Right? Which one's the any key? And here it is, a mountain where we can work towards raising a summit temple. What is that slut shape? Looks like the footprint of a giant animal. Maybe there were some enormous ancient creatures living here. Could you imagine? Maybe they were as huge as mountains themselves, and people were settling upon them. And what else? They gathered resources from these creatures' backs while they were wandering around? Is this basically implying... I don't know, I don't think it's the same devs as Wandering Isle, which is a game that came out like a year, maybe 18 months ago? Something like that. One thing is for certain. We'll have to unravel the mystery of this place. Right. Pause action. Right. So, it seems like we're supposed to go up there. We've got a river. We've got some crystals over here. So, we've got avalanche possibilities here. Presumably Presumably we can bridge the gap over to here. Avalanche stuff, and then we'd have to work up here. We've got copper there. Crystals. Okay, so we're going to figure it on... What do we reckon? Like, is the path going from here to here? Probably, right? Unless we're supposed to go up and then down. It might be up and then down. That might be too large a gap, right? So if we do that... No, that is a bridgeable gap. Okay. Okay, so we know the houses are 2x2s. Right. That was... That's a 3x5. These are all 2x2s, yes. Yes. That's 2x4. By 2 shrines. That was a 2, 4, 6 by 4. It looks like. The market is 2, 4, 6 by 4 again. Okay. Okay. I think building our market first and then building around it seems like the obvious thing. So we're going to figure out... Okay, we can go right up to the edge there. Did I say market? I do that. Then we're going to need... Wait, was that the answer? That was a commodity... Ah, no, that was the wrong one. Damn it. Okay, never mind. Sure. That was the one I wanted. Fuck. Okay, fine. We'll demolish. I've lost a bit of money already. I made a boo-boo. Right, let's get our houses up. Right. Now we want chicken farms, I guess. Chicken and, well, specifically you want our barley as well. So you know what? Let's go with... let's put the mill kind of in the middle, I guess. How big are the farms again? Farms. Sure, let's put you in the middle. And then chickens. Now, apparently we need maybe more flour? Or is it, am I missing houses? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Yes, I need another house in here. Okay, that's what it is. I need another lowlander hut. There'd be no reason to go down there, so sure. That's that sorted. Have 10 lowlander huts at level 2. Right, so we're going to need a shrine, right? Where's the best place for that? Guess we can have one on both sides of the road. Actually, that would provide... I only need 10. That would actually do it, right? Also, they want eggs. Sure, let's give them chickens. There you go. Oh no, the huts themselves. Okay, right. So yeah, we do need some spirituality on this side as well. That would cover us, right? Perfect. Right. What next? Alright. Nothing unexpected has happened. This looks like an ordinary mountain to me. Nonsense. You're blind to the true meaning of the signs, clearly given to us by the spirits. Alright. Have it your own way. But it doesn't change the fact that we need to develop our town further. We could use these copper deposits. Our folks would appreciate some utensils. It doesn't sound terrible, but... What about all this snow? Won't it bury us in a few moments? Relax, we're not at risk of an avalanche just yet. If we are... we'll just have some foresters deal with the issue. Also, how far down the mountain does it come? Like, because of the way these steps work? Presumably, like, is it going to come this way? Or is it going to go that way? Right. Little low on cash at the moment. We might have to start taking some deposits again, right? Unnecessary incense production. Right. So I guess you want us to go up here and do our artisan stuff? Or are we just isolating it to this at the moment? Can we see the path of the avalanche? Is that possible? Would we know what that is? Okay. How far can we go? Right. Yeah, I figured as much. It's a little bit of a sheer climb, but sure. Okay. Artisan housing. Okay, we could get artisan housings to fill out to there, or we just have a second market. We are producing additional eggs, so we could split some of the traffic, right? Let's go with how much we got? 135. Let's see if we can get some money coming in. Yeah, we probably want... I'm going to say probably want another market. We did that. Like, can we tell... Yeah, if we did that, we'd probably be able to send some additional eggs up this way, wouldn't we? I'm trying to find, like, some optimization. Oh, so how much can this produce? Can we have it feed too? Possibility. We had one of those distribution things. Send resources to multiple target buildings within range. Does that count for flour? We stopped sending. And then did that. Could it go there and there? There's a symbol on top of it. I don't know what that means. No, I guess we can't have it. No, it does look like it's going to both, right? Yeah, it does seem to be feeding both, which is good. Okay. Right, so I wanted some artisan housing. Oh, damn it. That was a misclick. Yeah. Give me back my money. Supply not met demand. Not enough resources to send. Okay, right. Well, it looks like we are going to need more. What if we destroyed that? How big is that? 1, 2, 3. That was too wide, wasn't it? Okay, I have an idea. Might not be a good idea, but it's an idea. Okay. Let's make another field. Then we have production. Production. Okay, now we're in negative territory for money. Okie dokie. That's supplying to that. This has nothing it's being supplied by at the moment. But we can do chickens, right? If we do some more artisan housing. And then we have some little shrine or something in here. Okay, that's not great. I could put some more houses in, though. Actually, can I fit? 2 and 2. Alright, I guess we need some shrines and such. Right. Right. Again, oversupplied. Producing... It could take more barley. Okay. Let's break you down. See if we can find a good kind of optimal kind of... Right, 24, 24, 18 of 24, okay. Chooks. There you go, right. Right. We have 55 unemployed artisans. Now we need to start making some utensils. Okay, production stuff. I think this required the two... This required the carrier post to do the multiple ones in it. Right, and then you are... Oh, damn it. Ah! Where am I? Where am I? Okay, I'm trying to grab carrier post, yes. Oh, okay, right, this is a little bit awkward. No, I'm trying to get the carrier post to deliver its resources to both. That's because that is not going to the place I want. Stop. Right, you need to go to there. No, it's just going to there. Damn it. Okay. Stop. Fine, you go there. We'll get the other mine going then, I guess. Not exactly what I was after, but... And I guess you are sending to here. And once again then, the distribution thing is not what I wanted. And we are broke. Coppersmiths, and then we wanted to go from a coppersmith to the commodity. Are we going about to get some money, or is that going down? It's going down rapidly, isn't it? Can't stop wasting money on workarounds and fix the underlying problem. Okay, yeah. Right, let's, I guess load in from the start again. Lights. We don't get a big loan at the start, so it's trying to figure out, like, where the best place to put stuff is. I think trying to have the artisans next to the other food market makes sense. It's trying to figure out, like, optimum placement. Okay, no, that is not where we wanted to load in. Load game. I guess there's only 2 autosaves. There's not multiple ones. Because that's 2 minutes between them. That's not going to be good enough, is it? There doesn't seem to be a restart either. Map info. No. Load game. It's just those 2. Yeah, that's not good. Right. So there's not an option to go back to... So that's going... ticking down. Okay. We've got the copper mine up. Okay, I guess... that's something. We'd need that. We'd need cart post. Was it cart post that was required to send resources to multiple buildings over a longer distance? Yes. Okay, do we have a cart post now? Is that an option to us? We have 30 working artisans. Why does it say required workforce 6 artisans? Trying to figure out that one. Because I want to be able to distribute it to these guys down here. We need to get more. No, because we've only got... we've got 8 that aren't working, so presumably that's enough to run a thingy-bob. Is it just the cash in... missing workforce penalty? What are we missing? Is this us going into debt, or is that what the revenue is going to be next turn? If we increase the speed. Let's see, does that number go up at all? Are we generating cash, or are we generating debt? Treasury. No, the treasury seems to be going up. Why is it not... Right. Why can we not buy this? It's like... 26 is our treasury, right? Total revenue 680, total expenses 659, so we're in positive territory. I don't understand, like, why I can't build the thing I want to build. Even if it sends us into debt, like, then we'd be able to send them down to here. They have a Mr. Plow. Needs are satisfied. Yes, I'm gonna try. I want to try and get you the utensils, but for some reason I can't send them down here. I thought that was the point of this thing, was to be able to send. Requires research. Research level 1. Oh, okay. So how do we get research? Oh, is that this thing? Increase research level by 1. That's what we require. Okay. Okay. Did something like that, and then got ourselves a bunch of monks. Could we do that? This is where the point where it makes sense to move these guys up here and then have the monks down here, so we could... No, because then we don't even need that. Is this the area where we can make a honey farm? Cheese production, honey production. Yeah, this is the sweet spot for honey production. Cheese is required. We'd have to do that in the lowlands. And it requires yaks. Okay, right. Does that provide spirituality to all of those houses as well? If so, then we can get rid of that shrine, theoretically, right? How many monks are needed to figure out how to use a cart? Well, apparently a lot. Upkeep. Increase research level by 1. Provides scholarship to houses around. Okay, scholarship. This provides... That satisfies the need. This does not satisfy... Satisfies the need for whatever the squiggly thing is. Okay. So we would still need that there. Okay. What about if we were to put the monastery over this side? So we move these guys over here. Continue providing that. Start making this our monastery side? Sure. Right. I'm gonna destroy you and actually. We can actually move building. I don't need to destroy. I can just move. Perfect. Okay. Right. Now we need some monks. And we're broke. We require more donations. Right. How much for the monk houses? 20 a pop. And we need 48, so we need 12 houses, right? So we need, what, 240 in the kitty? That's not quite getting around to that. But presumably if we had the road there, we'd be able to do something. If we move you. So... Price what we need. These guys do not have the satisfaction they require. What if I was to move you to there? I'm gonna have to scooch one of these houses, aren't I? Yeah, if I scooch you. And then we put another little shrine in. Actually, we don't need to put another little shrine in. We can move you. And that covers our bases. Good. Okay. Right. This requires... more production. If we were to bulldoze those roads, would that be providing enough? Maybe. We put another... If we had the money. Okay, so we got you and you are going there. And then you can go to there as well. No demand for this resource. Presumably people want wheat. Okay, I would presume that's filling appropriate demands. Ah, they're getting eggs and they don't want eggs. Ah, okay, right. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, now we're in loss-making territory. Because of the upkeep on that. So I made a boo-boo. Let's see if we can load in last one, which would be that. So before we planted the other production thing. Nope, that's just gone in. God damn. It needs more save files. Or maybe not every 2 minutes. Maybe saves every 5 minutes? Maybe that's something we can do in the settings. Let's see. Gameplay settings. Where's autosave? Number of autosaves. Ah, there you go. Right. And timer, yes. Let's do it every... Yeah, let's do every 5 minutes. Okay, so that is options in there. I don't know why it limits it to 2 on... Maybe that's tied to, like, the adept, novice type... But why we took, like, the second easiest... Would make sense then that would give you some leniency, right? A more hardcore one, I can imagine, like, a single save or 2 saves, but we weren't exactly on a hardcore mode. Is immediate aim over again? Yeah. Yeah. Let's try that other one then. Is that before thing was placed down? It is. Okay, right. So we have got money. So it's getting eggs when it doesn't want them. No demand for this resource. So these guys don't want eggs. They want utensils as well. And cheese! Okay. I don't know why I can't get the distribution. I guess I need the monk so I can get that. But, what did I say? I needed 12, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay. Theoretically, that should be enough houses to provide for that then, right? No, we don't have any... Manually disabled. How do I enable it. Enable building. There you go. Only balance turned negative. But can I? Well, I don't have the money now. That's the problem. I guess we start over. Let's start over. Let's exit to main. Start afresh. We have a better idea now. Right. So we know don't need eggs for the artisans, and we need cheese for the monks. So once again, pause. Let's throw out our houses. I think it was that many, wasn't it? And we wanted our market. Squeeze in a couple more houses. Then we wanted our food production. Do we alter this slightly? That would be fine. Okay, yeah, let's... Because we could put a shrine there. Yeah, so let's have... that taken care of. And then we'll do our... That's that. You got food and spirituality taken care of. Don't have utensils because, well, we can't at the moment. And we need one more house. Okay, what was our bridging point? What did we want as our bridging point? So we could go to there. Okay, right. I mean, can we put monks and that down here as well? That was relatively big, wasn't it? Eggs is eggs. Stick up another house in here. Shrine. And stick a road thing over there. We require more eggies. There you go. Right. All eggs dealt with. Right. Done that bit. Ordinary mountain, yada 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 yada. Right. Okay, right. Can I put a manual save in? So we're in a good spot now. Like, at least I think we're in a good spot now. Now we want to deal with the artisan stuff. Which really wants us to go all the way up there and set them up here. Right. But it does require more farms and things like that. I don't know why I can't just have all the people on the lowlands and just transport the stuff. Would be way more kind of space efficient. And considering building on a mountain, you'd think space efficiency would be like a better plan. Why do the roads have to be so bloody expensive? It means I can't buy anything now. Okay, well, let's load back in. Where we actually had money. Are the lowlanders actually paying 43 upkeep costs, 150 to buy. But how much money does it generate? It requires artisans anyway, so it's not going to create money straight off the bat. Are we making any money whatsoever? Assistance from the capital, money minting, exporting goods, donations. Right. Apparently, we're not meeting sample supply or egg supply. This could produce more. Okay. So we can have this make some more. We have some more farmland. Right. Oversupply. Until we build the additional houses. No, we still have more than we require. Okay, good. Am I allowed to collect donations now? Because we have 40 artisans. So we're getting donations from a whole bunch. We can put that in there, which is giving a boost over in that direction. Missing workforce. What's the missing workforce stuff? Have more. Presumably these the lowlanders are just working the fields and such. Let's scooch this. We make an overabundance. Can we... Actually, what does cheese require? Yaks. Okay. Cheesemaker is that size. And a yak shack. That would make it to the marketplace there. Okay. We made that there. And this here. Actually, can this go down one? No, has to be there. Okay. And cheese production. That's our cheese maker. That's our yak shack. Let's apply to that. Okay, good. They're getting their wheat and cheese on. These guys are spiritually satisfied. Not everyone here is spiritually satisfied. What if I was to put a little shrine here? No. Need something for... No, you're good. It's just you... You're actually fine as well. Weirdly, you're fine. That's odd. Being provided by... You are. Okay, it's just this one here. Because it's like a teeny tiny one. It like really messes up the grid pattern, doesn't it? If it was a 2x2 and provided for a wider area, that'd be great, but it doesn't. I presume maybe there will be a shrine like that at some point. It's messing with my grid pattern. Okay. Presumably putting this near our yak shack would be good. I presume this requires lowlanders to upkeep it, so we would have less unemployed. And if they're not unemployed, then they're giving back to the economy. What's the reach of that? Okay, I've got an idea. Like, what if I was to move you? Scooch the road around a bit. And rearrange some of these houses. Here we go, right. The fact that we've discovered there's a move tool actually helps us quite a lot. We actually move. You know what, we'll move you back down there. You can be upgraded. Okay, good. We can move you along, right. That's still providing adequate area to everybody. Good. Frees up space here. Right. We only have 16 unemployed, 27 unemployed there. Reducing a lot. Got plenty of yaks. Good. We could just move our chicken farms in here, right? Or is there a better... Guess some houses, right? Provided for... Okay, this is where it could be useful to have some kind of better overlay of, like, where's the hotspots for the spirituality things and all of that. Got multiple yaks. How big you are? Ooh, that would actually be useful. That's pretty good. Okay, we maybe keep that gap there for that, but we need to actually make the goods first, which costs us a lot to build up to here and go and do that lot. So, is there a better spot for this where we're going to be able to get money from everybody? Maybe there? Yes, that gets us money from all of those. Good. Right. Because we've got some space over here. Can we fit a field in? Or something? Right, I want to try and get some more jobs for the lowlanders. We could maybe make more cheese, right? This is accepting 9 of 6. No, we can't fit any of that in there. More chicken coops. Can we scooch you around to... No, that doesn't fit either. I think it's just going to be some houses then, isn't it? Would make sense, though, to also have a shrine over here. We can move you. You're now no longer satisfied, but we can move you to somewhere where you would be satisfied. Hopefully. There you go. It's given us a bunch more. How are we, Shay? We're back, are we? Right. Are we making more money off them then? I don't know. I wonder if this could get upgraded so it actually has a wider distribution network or something at some point. You've got pizza, so you're feeling satisfied. I'm glad to hear it. Okay. Right, we could put some artisans in here, but they're not going to have any jobs until we can get up there. But getting up there costs us a lot of money. To, like, get the mines going and such. So we need that interim period, like, where we can actually make some fucking money. Building upkeep. I think that's what's hurting. Yeah, the upkeep. If we were to say start with the monk housing. Requires more cheese. Also, that's not quite on the distribution network, which is a little bit of a pain. I guess they're getting the bare essentials because they're on the edge. Okay. So we need another cheesemaker. Blessed are the cheesemakers. Right. Can we scooch roads? Can we move a road? No. So I'm just wondering, is it possible to scooch some stuff along? No, because of the size of that. We need another cheese maker. I think the Yak's shack is getting enough milk and such. What about if we move that along? Because of the unemployed, like, if we actually got rid of a house, that wouldn't be a terrible idea. We'd lose... How much does an upgraded house provide? 10. You know what? We're destroying it. Yes. I scooch you along some. No. So yeah, we've still got unemployed. So you know what? Let's move you into the position there. Then you don't need to worry about not being close enough to your cheese. And also, I seems to have dealt with the issue there, where we weren't getting enough cheese. Not enough cheese in our diet. Though that's probably affected it now, yes. Okay. What do we need? We need... Can we employ monks doing anything else? Like, we've got a bunch of unemployed artisans, because we haven't got the manufacturing up yet, but getting up there to the copper is something of a nightmare, as far as I can tell. So I think this is really expensive, isn't it? That's what really stung us for the money. Can these be upgraded any? For any additional range? Actually, if I was to move you to there, what's that affecting range? Okay, we're losing out up here, but we can maybe do something else about that. Right, you're covered. Covered. It's just these, right? If we were to scooch you to, like, there, maybe, does that still cover all the houses? No, not quite. Split the difference, then, I guess. mean, we could do that and put another shrine in there. It's getting all those houses. Good. Could put a shrine in there and then something up here. And then let's meet some requirements. Yeah, okay, that's all that covered. What now? Fields, Yak Shack, Herbalist. Ah, we can employ monks for herbalists. It produces whatever that is. Grow some herbs, right. Okay. Wood is also employing our lowlanders as well. Satisfied needs of utensils, but we need to produce the things first. That's the problem. We need to level up trade to get to there, which requires us to get... I guess we'd need 2 academies. Or a monastery. Okay. Also, we haven't tried. Does that do a quick save? Yes, okay. F5 does give us a quick save. At the moment, it looks like we could possibly get rid of some lowlanders housing. Theoretically, we could get rid of 3 lowlander housing and potentially replace them with monk housing, I guess, so we can get that research on the go. But the research is really expensive. Well, the upkeep cost. Do we get more from donations based on whether they're a lowlander, a monk, or whatever? One would presume, right? No, so we have a bunch of unemployed now, but 316. That go up or down? I can't tell. So Shay, where did I get my Lich Cup from? I don't know. It was a present. My sister got it me a few years ago as a birthday present. Okay, there's pretty decent range on the chicken farms. If we move them further out, we could get some housing in there, couldn't we? Which would be in range of some spirituality, so we'd probably be able to do something with it. Now, is that providing benefit some way? How many jumps is this? 6. We did 4. We'd basically have nearly no unemployed monks. But this... does it... this medicinal herbs? Can't distribute half-finished product. Okay, it requires some production of some sort. Okay. In yak races, decorative springs, honey, fish, smoked meats, butter tea. I wonder if the herbs are used for butter tea. We can produce, but they wouldn't go anywhere. Like, this is making herbs. I don't know what we do with herbs. Like, it doesn't seem like it's a resource that's specifically needed for something. Forester goes to charcoal pile, goat farm, salt, and we can do a smokehouse. Yak shack. Ah! Herbalist. Okay, so we need butter beater, a salt mine, which needs to have a salt deposit. Yeah, but just providing jobs, does that mean we're getting more money? I can make some herbs. Can we do anything with the wood, aside from... compact yak breeder. Yaktopia! Okay, now we require more cheese. Okay, if we shuffled you along a little bit, could we get a cheesemaker in there? Maybe, but then this is screwing us a little bit. How far along can we shove you? That. Scooch you. That is still covering all the houses we need. Yes. So if we scooched you along, then we got another cheesemaker. This is where we'd probably need like a distributor thing, right? Okay, right, we might be able to do this. If we had this. can I put this thing in here? And you... Right. I'm doing anything with the wall. I did you to there, and then you are going to that and that. No, it's not within range. Fuck. That's a pig. Okay, Okay, right, I'm going to move you to there for now. Move you to there. Move you back over here. No, that doesn't get us any further around either. I guess we're moving it across the way there then. Right. Right. What does the question mark thing like? Yeah. Neither are getting a full amount, but... we are getting the cheese we need. Good. Okay. Right. Yeah, we can't supply that to anybody. Right. I think everyone's needs are being met. We don't have too many unemployed lowlanders. We have a lot of unemployed artisans, a bunch of unemployed monks, because this isn't actually producing. The only thing would be to get the research facility up. That's expensive. What about if we were just to disable this for now? Right, we'll keep it in place. Right, so it's not costing us any money. 85. Right, I mean, we could afford it. We're going to need a bunch more monks. How many more? We're going to need... what was it? 12 houses altogether? So 4, 6, 9. We need 3 more houses. In that kind of range. Okay, if we put it there, we could put 4 houses in there. That one's not being counted, which is fine. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Right. That's working as well. Let's move you to there as well. Right. Now if we upgrade these... we have some unemployed, which means we don't need as many housing. So is that reaching all of those areas? It is. Oh, no. Give you. That's no longer upgradable. Okay. That's actually fine. We have an excess. Okay, what do we need now? Right. Okay, we have more expenses, but we're still making a profit. Okay. Now, if we could get another yak shack, we could make more cheese, but I think we've got all our bases covered, production-wise. So what's the next stage? Yes, I know you want utensils. Do we let it run for a bit, get a bunch of excess cash, and then we go after the doing the mining? Might be that. Because we would be able to distribute now, because we have got the research place in. Right, where's the easiest spot to do up from to? Possibly there, right? Welcome, Beleth. So I guess there to there still makes sense. It's about 9. Okay. Yeah, you want more curds than we can provide. Not enough resources to then, but it's still okay. Once disabled, yeah. I'm okay. I'll say I'm pretty alright. What about yourself? Are you getting over the midweek hump? It is hump day after all. Right. Can we get a mine in there without too much additional expense? $296. Ad hoc workers. Right, okay. Right, can I do... Why can't I do that? Why can I not send it? Because... we have the artisans required. Apparently I may need some more yaks. You don't have enough workers in the city, so additional ones will be contracted, which is super expensive. Okay, so it's saying buy more yaks, which is fine. We can do that. And if that's the case, we might as well have another yak shack, right? Which is, I think, a... looks like a 3x3. Right. We have additional yaks. Good. Right. You want more workers, which we can do. Okay, we have excess. Let's make another cheese maker. Not within range. I call bullshit. Feels like that's in range, right? Oh, just. Where the hell are we going to put that to? Maybe we just forget about you then. Let's just go straight to the source. Let's disable you for now. Until we need to move you. Okay, right. Pretty good on the donations. That's what's keeping us afloat. Satisfaction level dropped below current under requirements. What do you require? More cheese. But aren't we about to produce more cheese? This is supplying this. This is supplying... Ah, no. There you go. Oh, no. You're disabled, right? This is the cheese maker. That's the yak shack. Is it because... There you go. Right, can I... Why can I not send you where I want it to go? It does seem to be going where it needs to go. Is it because of... we need to unpause and pause? No, you're still sending there, which we don't want. This is why we disabled it. Why? Producing, sending. Right, if I do that... There we go. Fine, perfect, okay. It's a little bit funky. Just on a break from work. Well, Monday. Got great news from Twitch. Starting your week off great. Oh, what did you get here, Beleth? Right. Okay. Bunch of okay, we seem to be in positive territory. Right. So why the fuck can't we get this? Required research level 1. This should be providing research, right? Ah, you've made affiliate. I see. Right. Citizens living in houses in the range have access to this building. Academy increases research level by 1. So, oh, this is a slow tick. Oh, okay. So, if I unpause, there you go. Okay, we just need this to tick over. There you go. Right, perfect. It's because it hadn't ticked, and therefore now we can have a cart post. Perfect. Okay, right. So now it makes sense to have our commodity supplier, which will supply to most folk. Unfortunately, it's a little wider than I'd hoped. Okay, is there a good spot to put in the commodity thing? Where we can have a little bit. You know what? Let's just get it in. Does look like it's 4 wide, so it could go in there, which is a little more central, which I would prefer. Yeah, if we could have a slightly more central one, it might actually distribute out to those guys, right? Or even down here. Like, is that, how big is this? Wait, is it? It is, okay. So if we were to move... Right. So we've got a bunch of unemployed monks. But this is now hitting most of... Like, I guess if we scooched it along there, we'd get those houses as well, right? Which seems like the best plan. Yeah, that's hitting everything then. Good. Okay. Right. Have our distribution thing. What's the range on that? Yeah, as long as we can get it to the end of the road there. Perfect. Okay, right. Distribute. And you can get down to there, right? Perfect. More money. Right. You won't believe what happened. Last night, the spirit sent a vision to me. I saw myself looking through Earth and rocked into the nature of universe itself. Are you sure you didn't just eat too much before bed? Yes, but so what? Never mind. Now it is perfectly clear to me what we have to do. We build an academy in the highest region of the mountain. From there, my brothers and sisters will observe and contemplate the mysterious footprint. Right. We need to produce more? It seems like we need to produce more. Okay. So, this is currently putting out 5. We're sending 5. But we require 7.2. So we need another producer. Now, is this sending for a 4? Okay, right. I think we can come split and have multiple... I think. Is it going to let me do that? Actually, let's see. This is not getting used. Move you over here. Will it let me do that? Right. If this was to become enabled again, then this... Stop. Distribute to you. Distribute to you. You're getting your supply. You're dropping that down. But if we then were to put in additional ones along here. Yeah, so one mine will do 4 of these, essentially. And each of these require how many artisans? 7. So yeah, that's going to provide plenty of work for us. Right, we're going to need more yaks, though. Let's stick a road in there. Actually, do we need it? Because it's butted up against that, isn't it? Might not need it. Let's see. No, that requires a road, though. Okay. Okay, we have excess yaks. We do need more lowland workers, though. We only need 4, which we can do by just simply putting... Oh, wait, we're broke? There you go. There you go. Right. No, we're good. Okay. Provide 50 monks living in high zone to access scholarship. Okay. In the highest, I think it said. It said something about in the highest zone, didn't it? So, ideally over here. But is this the risk of a snowfall? Possibly. I'm going to throw a save in. And... it is 6:30. And I am getting a bit peckish now. So is that a good spot to call it for the day? One disabled building. Just that one still. Because we got nothing to... What was it? It was required... Can we distribute from this? Like, if we were to enable it... We send to there? No, it definitely needs production. We need to produce from it, which required salt. And I don't think there is salt on this map, is there? Because it's a mineable resource. Avalanche, right, so yeah, just got copper. It's just the copper and the crystal, it seems. Unless the rock crystal makes rock salt. But it almost inferred it was something else. Where did we see it? It was somewhere in the production thing, wasn't it? Fume. Cedar Grove, herbalist. Need an incense maker. Beekeeper. Rock crystal mines. Oh no, 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 no. Rock crystals turns into import for the area. Okay, so no. A butter beater, which we could make now. Charcoal pile. Textiles. The yak shack to a weaver. We've got a reasonable amount of wool. Presumably stored up. 2 yak shacks. We can make some cloth. Barley, charcoal to a brewery. Anyway, like I said, it is gone 6:30 and I'm hungry, so we will call it there. Let's put a full save in. And jump on back to the main menu. And wrap things up for the day. We made some progress in... Well, we learnt how to build stuff. Tailspire. Don't think I'll dip into it anytime soon. I think it is a tool that could be useful, but not for what I'm currently doing. And this, it does feel early access. I think there's still little things that could do with tweaking. But genuine first impression, I like the novelty of it. That idea of like building on a sheer rock face. Like the avalanche is just a hazard you have to look out for, but a lot of city builders have that. Like post-apoc ones, it's like raiders or nuclear burst or something like that, or like there's a drought, or you have other ones. I'm trying to think like what other kind of, well, the classic of like SimCity of like a tornado coming through, or you know, building fires and that kind of idea. So yeah, it is just one type of disaster other than running out of money. And like what it could do with is a little bit more of like the cash flow stuff on in the kind of like the bar at the top, the UI stuff. Like most city builders, you need to be able to at a glance keep an eye on like where the money's coming in, where it's going out, that resource churn. To have to go into certain things to see that's a little bit... needs some tweaking. Having like on the overlay some kind of UI bar that says how much food we have, how much minerals we have, how much money on hand, because that's slightly different from like the income. Yeah, all that kind of thing. Like it could do with a little bit of a polish on the UI stuff. But yeah, not too bad. All right.